Welcome everyone to this new day. If you are here with us today, it is because God has granted you another opportunity to continue on our journey toward understanding and spiritual growth. From a spiritual and esoteric perspective, the birth of a human being can be understood as entering this physical realm as a being of light, a pure consciousness connected to the entirety of the universe. This being has a purpose of growth and learning, but as it matures, it faces a series of experiences and beliefs imposed by its surroundings, such as culture, family, and society. These influences can shape identity and generate what is commonly known as the ego, the development of the ego in the mind. The ego is a mental construct that develops as a defense mechanism to help navigate the world. However, this ego can distort the true essence of the being, leading the individual to identify more with their beliefs and social roles than with their authentic nature. According to transpersonal psychology, the ego acts as a filter that interprets and reacts to experiences, which can lead to confusion and suffering. This phenomenon is described in concepts like the reptilian brain, which, from a neuroscience perspective, refers to the primitive brain that seeks survival, but can result in destructive behaviors if not balanced with higher consciousness. Our minds have been manipulated throughout history, shaped by various forces and agendas that seek to control thought and behavior. Individuals have often found themselves caught in cycles of fear and manipulation, leading to collective patterns of suffering. A study by neuroscientist Michael Gazzaniga suggests that our brains are constantly seeking meaning and structure, which can be fueled by the ego. This process of identification with the ego can unleash patterns of negative, dysfunctional, and even self-destructive thinking. In extreme cases, this has led to terrible acts throughout history, where individuals, driven by fear, anger, or desperation, have committed atrocities such as genocides or hate crimes. Historical examples. Figures like Adolf Hitler, Joseph Stalin, and other dictators exemplify how unchecked ego, influenced by manipulative ideologies, can result in massive suffering. These leaders often exploited the vulnerabilities of the masses, utilizing propaganda to distort reality and perpetuate a narrative that justified their actions. An esoteric concept that addresses these issues relates to the disconnection from the true essence of the being, caused by identification with pain and suffering. These figures often represent the extreme manifestation of the ego in action, where the inability to connect with their inner self resulted in the dehumanization of both themselves and others. The awakening of consciousness. The awakening of consciousness is seen as the key to calming these psychological defects. By raising consciousness, individuals begin to recognize their interconnection with all forms of life in the universe, which reduces fear and fosters empathy. Practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and self-awareness have been shown through scientific research to reprogram our mental responses, promote emotional health, and reduce stress. A study from Harvard University found that meditation can change brain structure, increasing gray matter in areas associated with emotional regulation and self-awareness, supporting the idea that by focusing inward and embracing the true nature of the being, one can transcend the ego and find deep peace. In summary, the evolution of a human being from pure light to the complexity of the ego is a journey that can be destabilizing, but returning to the awakening of consciousness is a way to reconnect with essential truth, healing not only the individual, but also the collective. This transition is essential not only for personal well-being, but also for the health of the world at large. I am especially grateful to those who have stayed until the end. I know that our minds have been manipulated throughout history, and the fact that you are paying attention until the end indicates that you are winning your battle against the mind, which often resists learning and expanding. Remember that your being, as I mentioned earlier, is a divine essence that simply needs to be awakened. Let us take advantage of this day to deepen our knowledge and strengthen our connection with that inner divinity. Thank you all for your presence and commitment. May you have a day filled with light and reflection.